My name is Phoebe Masharia, and I'm a partner with the Adili Group in Kenya. For companies looking to set up operations in Kenya, one of the key considerations is their workforce, who they are going to employ, be they residents in the country or expatriate staff who they would wish to recruit from abroad. And what we've seen with globalization and flexibility of working and free movement of labor, especially in the region, is that a lot of entities, entrepreneurs looking to set up in the country are looking for skills in some cases that are not locally available, and therefore they are looking to the global market to recruit. Some of the things they need to think about when doing this are the tax implications in either case, whether you're hiring a local, whether you're hiring an expatriate. You need to think about the registrations that you need for the entity from a tax perspective, as well as for the individual staff to be recruited. Other things you need to think about include whether you're going to have a local physical presence, in which case you will be opening up an office, and whether your staff will be based there. Other things you need to think about, especially for your expatriate staff, are their status in the country and how they will be able to work and remit the necessary taxes for the duration of their employment. At Adili, through our outsourced service unit, we do offer quite a bit of support in this regard. We are, in addition to assisting with the actual setup of businesses in Kenya, company registration, etc., we work hand in hand with our clients to support them in evaluating their employment, considerations such as timing, when to recruit, decisions which can be critical, especially when you're recruiting expatriate staff, because there will be quite a bit of preliminary work to be done before they can come into the country. Other things we support with include the various registrations, tax and otherwise, and we do this for the companies themselves as well as for their staff where they need the support. Through our outsourced unit as well, we support our clients in various ways. You can appreciate that a startup may not have the resources or the capacity to run its own internal functions comprehensively at the beginning. And so we offer services such as payroll support, bookkeeping, tax compliance for the organization, as well as facilitating statutory audits for the company at startup. Immigration matters can be complex. At Adili, we support our clients in recruiting expatriate staff, be they longer-term, permanent staff, or short-term contract staff or consultants. And we walk with you through the process of applying for their relevant entry permits. We also do support their families in the case that they are moving to the country with dependents. And once we secure their entry passes, we also facilitate the relevant passes for their dependents, including children, any kind of permits that they require, and your typical passes for admission to local schools and other entry requirements. We also support them with the relevant statutory registrations and tax registrations which they will need for the organization to be able to remit the necessary deductions to the authorities in Kenya. And this support is pretty critical, especially in terms of mapping out your timelines for recruitment, making sure that you are working hand in hand with your recruitment process, and also covering any contingencies that arise through the process, including in the terms of the employment contract. And we do support with advice work in that regard.